Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H discusses the rise of current WWE tag team, draws parallels with DX. It's a good place to be. WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H recently spoke about how things were when he and Shawn Michaels first started DX. He discussed how the group was similar to the New Day during their early days. Hunter and Shawn Michaels started that faction back in the late 90s at the height of the Monday Night Wars. The group went on to become one of the most successful and commercially profitable factions for the company. The Game recently connected with all three New Day members. He spoke about how the trio started having fun with each other and gradually earned the fans' appreciation. Triple H drew parallels between the New Day and DX, stating that both groups started slowly and then became a major attraction for the company. I think even that, the reactions. It's like you didn't do anything that was mind-blowing, you cheated a little bit. But your reactions, and you started having fun with each other. There was some of that with the DX thing. When we first started doing DX, everything was so tight. The company was so like rules locked in. Shawn and I got to a place like I don't *King care. We were pushing the envelope, but it was getting reactions. We started to get to a place like, well, it's gonna get a reaction. We'll run with it. It's a good place to be. From 2:24, 3 o'clock. During the same conversation, Triple H detailed that things got worse for the New Day before it eventually got better. He recalled the trio not getting the expected fan reactions. Hunter felt the three WWE stars almost knew that they could get fired and then just went out and focused on having fun. Then it hit a point where I could feel it with you guys. You guys got to the point like, kick it. It can't get any worse than this. We're gonna get fired anyway. So let's just go out there and make each other laugh and go way over the top with it. WWE will honor the multi-time tag team championship winning trio on the December 2 episode of Rayo for their 10-year anniversary. When it comes to WWE tag teams making waves, few hold as much promise as the rising stars being compared to legendary factions of the past. Recently, Triple H, one of wrestling's most influential minds and a cornerstone of the legendary D-Generation X DX, spoke about the ascent of a current WWE tag team. Not only did he heap praise on their dynamic, but he also drew striking parallels between them and the rebellious faction he helped lead during WWE's Attitude Era. In his signature candid style, Triple H described how the team is thriving in the current landscape of WWE and why their rise is reminiscent of DX's meteoric journey to the top. They're finding their groove, pushing boundaries, and connecting with the audience in a way that reminds me of what we did with DX. It's a good place to be, he said. While Triple H refrained from explicitly naming the team in question during his latest interview, speculation has focused on a handful of breakout duos, particularly those whose antics and in-ring chemistry have captured the spirit of DX. Whether it's the comedic yet impactful style of teens like the Street Profits or the edgy, no-holds-barred charisma of Pretty Deadly, these teams share a rebellious streak and unrelenting confidence akin to DX's ethos. One standout possibility is the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and Damian Priest, whose devil-may-care attitude and dominance in the tag division have resonated with fans. Like DX, this pairing thrives on towing the line between hero and villain, using their antics to generate fan investment while simultaneously dominating their competition. It's no small compliment to be compared to D-Generation X, a faction that redefined the wrestling landscape. DX, led by Triple H and Shawn Michaels, emerged as the embodiment of rebellion during the Attitude Era. Their brash humor, boundary-pushing promos, and ability to rile up authority figures created some of the most iconic moments in WWE history. Triple H explained, "What made DX special was our ability to connect with the audience on a visceral level. It wasn't just about the matches or the promos. It was about creating moments that stuck with people. This new team has that same spark. They're creating moments that make fans sit up and say, wow." The core of DX's success lay in the chemistry between its members. Triple H and Shawn Michaels were not just tag partners. They were friends who could anticipate each other's every move, This level of camaraderie is evident in the current tag team that's drawing comparisons. The mutual trust and instinctive synchronization between partners elevate their matches and make them stand out in WWE's stacked tag team division. WWE has evolved significantly since the days of DX. Social media, global audiences, and a wider array of competitors mean that modern teams must adapt to a new landscape. Triple H acknowledged this, noting that the team's ability to balance tradition with innovation is key to their success. In today's WWE, you have to be more than just good in the ring. You need to connect across multiple platforms. These guys have figured that out. They're not just great wrestlers. They're entertainers, and that's what this business is about, he said. Social media has played a pivotal role in amplifying the reach of rising teams. Whether it's hilarious backstage segments going viral or clever interactions with fans, this team has embraced platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram to showcase their personalities beyond the ring. It's a modern take on DX's knack for staying in the spotlight through off-screen antics. When discussing the team's strengths, Triple H highlighted their charisma as a driving force. In the WWE universe, charisma can often be the difference between a talented team that fades into obscurity and one that ascends to legendary status. You can teach moves and improve technique, but charisma? That's something you either have or you don't. And these guys have it in spades. The way they own the ring, the way they interact with the crowd. It's special, Triple H said. Much like DX, this tag team thrives on audience interaction. They know how to work a crowd, whether it's through cheeky mic work or high-energy entrances that leave fans buzzing. Triple H noted that their ability to read the room and adapt their performances in real time is a hallmark of future legends. One of the defining characteristics of DX was their willingness to break the rules, both figuratively and literally. Triple H sees this same streak in the new generation, praising their ability to challenge the status quo. You can't be afraid to take risks. That's what we did with DX, and that's what these guys are doing now. They're pushing boundaries, not just for the sake of it, but to make the product better, to make themselves stand out, he explained. In an era where WWE often leans into corporate polish, this team's unpredictability feels like a breath of fresh air. Their irreverent promos and unconventional in-ring tactics ensure that fans never know what to expect, keeping their matches must-watch television. With WWE's tag division enjoying a resurgence, the sky's the limit for this rising duo. Triple H emphasized that the key to their continued success lies in maintaining momentum and embracing fresh challenges. One of the biggest tests for any team is how they evolve. DX didn't stay the same. We adapted, we grew, and we embraced every opportunity to reinvent ourselves. If these guys can do that, there's no ceiling for them, he said. Potential feuds against established teams like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, or the powerhouse duo of Imperium's Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci could cement their legacy. Additionally, marquee matches at events like WrestleMania or SummerSlam would give them the platform to showcase their talents on the grandest stage. As Triple H wrapped up his thoughts, he reflected on the importance of legacy in WWE. Drawing parallels to DX, he noted that the ultimate goal isn't just to win titles, it's to leave a lasting impact. At the end of the day, what matters is how you're remembered. DX was about more than championships. It was about moments, about changing the game. This team has the chance to do the same. They're already on their way, and I'm excited to see where they go from here, he said. Fans, too, are eager to see what lies ahead. Comparisons to DX are no small feat, and if this team can live up to the hype, they'll join the ranks of WWE's most iconic tag teams. The rise of a new WWE tag team has injected fresh energy into the tag division, and Triple H's endorsement only adds to their momentum. With comparisons to DX fueling excitement, the team finds itself in a prime position to shape WWE's future. As they continue to build their legacy, one thing is certain. The spirit of rebellion and innovation that defined DX lives on in this new generation. And as Triple H said, it's a good place to be.